Dear participants, now you may aware about how do we make the product through design thinking process. Design thinking process is started from user needs, which is empathize. After that, the defining the problem or understanding the problem is available, and then it moved to the ideate session with the brainstorming. After brainstorming, you may go to prepare the prototype as a low fidelity model. So after you developing the low fidelity model, you go for testing the product. After testing, you may get the feedback. You may go for refine your product. Okay, after completing the product development, what we can do? So we can move for patent application process. What are all the steps available in a patent application process? Yes, which consists of 6 steps, which are abstract writing, sketch the innovation, claims writing, forms submission, feedback to examination report. After that, finally receive the patent grant from your patent office. These are all the steps available in patent filing process. So the patent process is from idea to invention. So here, first question is, what is patent? A patent is a legal document that gives an inventor the exclusive right to make, use or sell an invention for a set period of time. Why are patents important? You may get the safer side. Yes, you may develop the different product, but you are ensure your product is yours. Yes, patents protect inventors from others copying their ideas. So protection is available with the patent. Patents can help inventors commercialize their inventions. So inventors can commercialize their product with the protective manner through patent grant. Then patent processes. How do I prepare the patent, which is the next step? Yes, step 1, abstract writing. In abstract writing, you briefly describe your invention in a clear and concise way. I will explain with my product. After that, the abstract should be no more than 150 words. So you prepare the abstract as like the journal preparation. After writing the abstract, you move to create the sketch, which is the sketch, the innovation. So by utilizing drafting softwares as like AutoCAD, other softwares you may utilize to create the drawing or diagram of your invention. The sketch should be detailed enough to show you how your invention works. So this is a detailed diagram you proposed to the document. After completing this step, you move to claims writing. This is an important step because other persons are copy your invention, and any incorporations do with your product, and they are claim as like this which is the my product. Likewise, they are telling, so that you carefully write claims. In claim writing, what are the steps are available? Yes, define the technical and the legal scope of your invention. The second step is the claims are the most important part of a patent application. Yes, after completing the claim writing, you may move to form submission. You submit your product it into the patent office. Here, file your patent application with the patent office. The patent application will include the abstract, sketches, claims, and other required documents. What are the other required documents? Different forms are available. I will explain what are the forms available in our upcoming slides. The patent process is not finished. The patent process is continued. So after filing session is over, you may get the examination report from the patent office. In that, you may give the feedback to them. What all the questions are coming from patent office examination report means the patent office will examine your application and may issue a report with the objections. So lot of objections with your product, the similarity available with your product and other inventions. Likewise, lot of questions are framed for you. You will answer for that question. My product is different from those, like this, like this. You give the demo, or otherwise you may give the presentation to them. Then they accept. They will give a patent grant. You will have the opportunity to respond to the objections and amend your application. These are all the possibilities are available. After completing your feedback submission against the examination report, you may receive the patent after accepting the patent officers. If the patent office is satisfied with your application, it will grant you a patent. These are all the steps are available with the patent processes. So 66 steps are available. So finally, the patent process can be complex. Yes, which is one of the complex process. So you write the abstract very well manner within 150 words. After that, you create the sketch what you are developed as a product. Don't others use your product for creating new ideas with your product. Don't allow them and write the claim with respect to your product innovation. But it is important for inventors to protect their ideas. You should protect your ideas through the claim process. By following these steps, you can increase your chances of obtaining a patent. What is a patent abstract? So, step 1 is the abstract, which is consumes 150 words. But what is abstract? A patent abstract is a concise summary of a patent application. As like where journal work, you may write the abstract. Likewise, you may write here, but this abstract is different from those things I will explain. It is typically located at the beginning of the application and is used by patent examiners and others to quickly understand the invention. Likewise, you propose your abstract. Not a random manner writing is not suitable for patent abstracting. So you write very well manner. You provide the part number, part name exactly on the abstract. Then only examiners get satisfied with your product and they understand your product. Okay. An effective abstract can help improve the chances of your patent application being granted. These are all the important points you consider before writing the abstract. Key elements of a patent abstract. What are all the elements I consider to write the patent? Yes, technical field. The technical field should identify the field of technology to which the invention pertains. If I want to, if I made the product with the manufacturing means you should mention the things. After that, problem addressed. Problem is to be addressed in your abstract. That briefly describe the problem that the invention solves. What are the problem? What are the solution you give? How your products solve the problem? Likewise, you may provide the data. And then solution provided. They explain how the invention solves the problem. And then main advantages. Highlight the key benefits or advantages of the invention. These are all the key elements should be available with your abstract section. Then best practices for writing a patent abstract. Yes, you consider three things: clarity and conciseness, technical language, and specifics. You correctly mention your part name, correctly provide the name for the part number, and you may clearly write the abstract which will deliver your product invention and its application and how it solves the problems. As like you give the clear picture with your abstract. You may write lot of abstract, then only you may get the best practices on abstract writing. I have to have give you one example of patent writing. This you may consider this is any one of the product. Likewise, you may consider. So this invention relates to a new and improved. Inside of bracket, you may give the product name and the part number. For use in which field it is applicable. So technical field you mention. Full stop. The you can give the device name. It may be a agriculture product, it may be a harvester, because we are starting to discussing about sugarcane harvester. So that here the AI based sugarcane harvester. Likewise, we give the name. Comprises here which are all the part. Here the first part is to manufacture the machine tool means first part is shank part configured to removably mount the device onto a machine tool which can be located on the machine tool. So that you may clearly define that. After that, the inside of bracket you may give the machine toolbar likewise name, or otherwise sugarcane harvester. Whatever you invented, you give the name here. Also includes here what are all the sub-component of your product. In my machine toolbar there is a main body. The part number is 2. For you propose the main body function in the functionality. Function mode you may write the body function. Full stop. Then the device name. Here you also specify the device name, machine toolbar or sugarcane harvester. Offers several advantages over conventional device. Previous manual conventional sugarcane harvester, it may function well. Likewise, it has a lot of advantages. Likewise, you may propose the several advantages here. You simply write within, because the abstract consumes only 150 words. Here including advantage 1, advantage 2. Likewise, you may mentioning pinpoints. So you may provide the point as like advantages 1, advantages 2. Likewise, you may write the abstract for patenting application. So this is the procedure to write the abstract on patent application process. You may write the patent application in abstract. After writing the abstract, you may get the clear idea about your product. After completing the patent writing, you may conduct a patentability search. Where I do the patentability search? Yes, you can conduct the patentability search with our Google search also. A patentability search is a search of the public record to see if there are any existing patents that are similar to your invention. So you may check similarity products are available in previous or in market. You analyze through Google patent search website. After that, a patentability search can help you to determine whether or not your invention is new and inventive. So you determine your product is new or it is inventive one. You determine through patent search website. After that, you can conduct a patentability search yourself, or you can hire a patent attorney to conduct a search for you. So, Attorney General is available with the patent office. You may utilize him to search a patent. So, these are all the patentability search you should conduct after writing the patent abstract. So, now you may decide to apply the patent. Then you may have a question: how many patent types are available? What are all the types patent available? Yes, the two types of patents available. One is utility patent, another one is design patent. Here, what is utility patent? Yes, utility patents means it something works, but design patent, it is a ornamental design of article. You may develop the design and you may draw the design in softwares or handmade. You may file the application for your handmade object or software developer line sketch. Or you are apply the functional product means you may follow the utility patent. So there are two patents are available. One is utility patent and design patent. According to your invention, you may file as a utility patent or you may file as a design patent. So after finalizing your decision, where do I file the patent, what kind of patent I initiate invented, it is a product, applicable product means you may file the utility patent. It may be a paper work or it may be a software drawing work. You may apply with the design patent. So once you draft our abstract, after you draft file your patent application. Once you have determined that your invention is patentable, after completion of patent searching procedure, you will need to draft and file a patent application with the Indian Patent Office. A patent application is a legal document that includes a description of your invention, claims that define the scope of your invention, and drawings of your invention. You can draft and file your patent application yourself, or you can hire a patent attorney to do it for you. So patent attorney you may utilize for file the patents in patent office without any difficulty. So now after writing the abstract, we move to next step, which is sketch the invention. So here, what is the step? From idea to visual representation, we are provided. How do we sketch the component for patent application? Yes, what is sketching? First, you may have the question with your mind. A quick and informal way to draw an idea. That's all. A way to visually explore different concepts, the functional concepts, how do they perform, how do we explain through the visual representation, you may present here. A tool for communication and collaboration. You tool for communication with the patent officers and the other stakeholders through your visual representation, which is known as sketching. Why sketch? Why we need? Helps you to think visually. You think first visually, after that allow you to experiment with the different ideas. You may develop further inventions with your product and improves communication and collaboration and saves time and money in the long run. These are all the helps if you initiate the sketch process properly. The sketching process next. In sketching process, we should define the problem and brainstorm solutions. Sketch your ideas, refine your sketches, get feedback. You see here, patent application also, our design thinking process is followed. The same thing, understanding the problem, define the problem. The ideation steps, brainstorm solution. sketch your ideas. It may be a prototype or low fidelity model, or otherwise it is a sketch. After that, refine your sketch based on the user feedback. You may refine your sketch. After that, finally you submit it. After that, you may get the feedback. Again, you refine your model. The same thing happens with the design thinking process. So design thinking process arises from pattern filing process also. So now you may aware about the importance of design thinking process. So sketching is important process, but tips for sketching: use a variety of sketching tools. You may utilize different HB, H pencil. You may different thickness of lines. You may utilize, and don't worry about making your sketches perfect. You may utilize a freehand sketch also. Focus on capturing the essence of your idea, but your freehand sketch captures all of your idea. No one capture the idea from yours. Okay, your drawing should protect your idea. Then label your sketches, date your sketches. These are all the steps are available with the sketching. Sketching is a valuable tool for innovators. It can help you to think visually, experiment with ideas, and communicate effectively. These are all the things you should keep on mind when you draw the sketches. By following the tips in this presentation, you can improve your sketching skills and clarity, functionality, and the part number and it functions. You should represent easily with your sketch in freehand sketch also. Okay. After completing your sketching in innovation, you may move to next level, which is claims writing, which is most important as like abstract writing and sketching. The claims is the third part of your patent application. We will discuss the importance of claims writing in patent applications. Claims are the part of a patent application that defines the technical and legal scope of your invention. So claims are defining in technical and legal. We are the engineering graduates. We don't know the legal things. For the reason we may adapt attorney to our product, and we may give the technical details to him. He may help us. They are the most important part of our your patent application, as they will determine what is and is not protected by your patent. Likewise, you may conduct smaller analysis. After that, you may write the claims. What are claims? What are the bodies are available with the claims? Claims are the part of patent application that defines the technical and the legal scope. As per previous slide, they are a series of statements. Number 1, 2, 3. Likewise, series of statements that define what you are claiming as your invention. Okay, I will explain with my claims. After that, claims must be clear, concise, and well supported by the disclosure in your patent application. These are all the meaning of claims. So the claims are ordered with the sequence numbers, and it will describe your invention, and it protect that your claims are protect your invention from others. But it should be a clear, concise, and well supported by the disclosure in your patent application. Why are claims important? We may write the claims. Why we write the claims? Yes, it has some importance. What are all the importance? Because they determine the scope of your patent protection. Claims are supporting your patent protection. They will determine what you can and cannot prevent others from doing. So others also having the same idea what you have, how you protect your idea from them. This is so from the claim only you can protect your idea from others. So strong claims can give you a broad scope of protection, while weak claims may only give you a narrow scope of protection. So we always need a broad scope of protection in patent application. So claims writing is also you need best practices. You write well and again. After that you can get the very good knowledge on claim writing. Then you apply the file the application. Then you may write the claim. You may write the claim with the protection manner. But what makes a good claim? I can give you a tips. A good claim is clear, concise, and well supported by the disclosure in your patent application. Then it should use precise language to define the invention. It not it not support other devices rather than your invention. It should avoid using vague or ambiguous language. It utilizes very technical knowledge and legal language. Claims are the most important part of your patent application. So now you are aware about how the claims are important in your application, because claims only protect your ideas. They define the technical and the legal scope of your invention. Strong claims can give you a broad, the weak claim may give you a narrow scope. So you may keep in mind about claims during the patent submission. After claims writing, we should submit the forms in the patent office. So the next section of our patent filing, forms writing. In that, we will discuss the process of submitting a patent application to the Indian Patent Office. The Indian Patent Office is a government agency that is responsible for granting patents in India. A patent is a type of intellectual property that gives the inventor the exclusive right to make, use or sell an invention for a limited period of time. Here you may have the doubt, why Indian patent is important, why not the international patent? While you move to international patent also, you should get the clear permission from our Indian patent office, then only you move to other country patent office, which is international patent office. Okay, so you should aware about our Indian patent office documents, Indian patent office rules and regulation before applying international patent thing. Now I directly come to forms. Forms required. Form 1, application for patent. Form 2, the number varies. You see here, not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number varies. Form 2 is concentrated about provisional or complete specification. It discuss about specification of your product. And form 3, declaration as to inventor. Who is the inventor? First inventor, second inventor. Likewise, you may declare with this declaration form. Form 4, statement and undertaking by way of declaration. And form 5 is related to power of attorney. The applicant is attorney or the inventor is the power of attorney. Likewise, you may give the details with the form 5. If is applicable, you may use that. Form 18, patent fees. For the design patent 7,500, utility patent it may cost around during the application 8,000 it may be cost. You may refer the Indian Patent Office website, you may get the current fees details. What for the form 1, application for patent. This form is used to apply for a patent. It includes information about the inventor, the invention and the priority date of the application, which is form 1. What about form 2? The form 2 is mean for provisional or complete specification. Here what you provide as a data, yes, the specification is a document that describes the invention in detail. A provisional specification is a less detailed document that can be filed before a complete specification is filled. A complete specification must be filled within 12 months from the date of filing the provisional specification. When you file the provisional application, within the 1 year you may submit all provisional or a complete specification of your product. Then form 3 concentrated about the declaration as to inventor. This form is used to declare the inventor of the invention. Who is the first inventor, who is the second inventor, and then who is the applicant of this product. Likewise, you may describe with the declaration of the inventor. Form 4 is concentrated about statement and understanding by way of declaration. This form is used to declare that the information provided in the application is true and correct. So declaration, as like a declaration, you declare the thing, I may give the exactly true data. Likewise, you declare. And form 5, power of attorney, which is if applicable, you may use that. This form is used to appoint a patent agent to represent the applicant before the Indian Patent Office. During the examination time, if you are not attend the examination presentation, means the patent power of attorney may attend as like applicant to the patent office. If needed, you may submit the form 5 also. And then form 18, which concentrated about patent fees. The patent fee is a government fee that must be paid to file a patent application. Every patent application should be paid. How to submit the forms? the forms can be submitted in two ways. One is electronically submitted, another one is by via post. If you are submitting the forms electronically means you can do so through the Indian Patent Office website. You can submit your forms electronically through Indian Patent Office website itself. If for submitting the forms by post means you must send them to the controller of patents, the Patent Office, Mumbai. So these two form submission links are available for every Indian citizens to submit the patent document to Indian Patent Office. So after that, filing a patent application can be a complex process. Now you may understand that the abstract writing, sketching exactly, underwriting the claims, and filling the form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pay the payment with the form 18. Likewise, lot of processes are available as like journal writing. So it is important to carefully review the requirements of the Indian Patent Office before submitting your application. If you have any questions about the patent application process, you should consult with a patent attorney. You may request his help for file the patent. Then, after writing the abstract, after drafting the sketch, after writing the claims, after filling the forms, you may submit the patent documents to the patent office. After the patent office examiner reviews your patent filing application, then they may send you a patent examination report to you. You may answer that. If your invention is purely new means they give the patent grant. If they are having any doubt means they are asking you through examination report as like revision in journals. So after you file a patent application, the Indian Patent Office will examine your application to determine if it meets the requirements for a patent. If the examiner finds that your application does not meet the requirements, they will issue an examination report. The examination report will list the reasons why your application does not meet the requirements, and it will give you an opportunity to respond to the objections and amend your application. Okay, your examination report, likewise again and again tell you, and I create some complexity with you. So now what is an examination report? The examination report is a document issued by the Indian Patent Office that lists the reasons why a patent application does not meet the requirements for a patent. That's all. So you may answer the meeting point. You justify why your product is patentable. So the examination report will typically including the following information, the three informations: the reasons why the examiner believes that your application does not meet the requirements for a patent. These reasons are called objections. Likewise, the examiners are asked you why your patent application not your meet the patent grant. You may answer this. References to prior art that the examiner has found. Prior art is any information that was publicly available before your invention was made. Then citations to relevant sections of the Indian Patents Act and the Patent Office rules. So you should aware about these are all the things available in Indian Patent Office website. You may read and listen well, and you may apply the patent office. How to respond to an examination report? Okay, your patent application you filed, after that you may get the report from the patent office, and how you respond to them. You have limited amount of time to respond to an examination report. The time limit for responding to an examination report is typically 6 months from the date the report is issued. So when the examiner is creating the report, you should answer them within the 6 months, and your response to the examination report should address all of the objections raised by the examiner. Now you may aware about what is objections. Objections means they are doubt, they are having doubt your why I give the patent grant, how your product innovation meets patent requirements. So you answer their objections. There are a number of ways to respond to an examination report, which includes amending your claims. You can amend your claims to narrow the scope of your inventions. This can be a good option if the examiner has found that your invention is not new or inventive in light of the prior art. You may change slightly only. Likewise, they are asked, but and also they are not decided which is a new one, which is an old one. Then argue with the examiner's objections. You can argue with the examiner's objections if you believe that they are incorrect. For example, you may be able to argue that the prior art is not relevant to your invention. You can argue with them, or that your invention has an inventive step over the prior art. How your invention is different from prior art, you can argue with the patent examiners through document or through presentations. Then submitting new arguments or evidence. You can submit new arguments or evidence to support your application. For example, you may be able to submit new test idea to show that your invention works as claimed. Likewise, you may argue with the patent examination officers. After receiving an examination report from the Indian Patent Office can be a daunting task. It is a very complex task. However, it is important to remember that an examination report is not a rejection. You please understand that examination report is not concentrated about rejection of your patent application. By carefully reviewing your examination report and responding to the objections raised by the examiner, you can increase your chance of obtaining a patent for your invention. So these are the points you should keep on your mind during the patent filing. Already I told about how do I write the, here you see one of the sketches I provided for your understanding. For this product I write all in the abstract. It includes part name, part number and functions of every part. The identified device include shank part 1 and a main body 2. The shank part 1 is configured to removably mount the unidentified device onto the machine tool. Here you see the number 1, part number 1 is named as a shank. This shank is used to mount this on the machine tool. Likewise, I may give the function on the part 2, what is meant by part 3, what is meant by part 4, what is the name of this and what is the function of this. I can describe with my patent abstract. And then claim, how I wrote the claim as like first claim demonstrates about the structure of invention with the assembly details, and every component in assembly will delivered with the part number. A identified novel device comprising a device part 1 shank for removably mounting the component on the machine tool. Already I explained you how we fix the shank into the machine tool. Then only the boring bar actuator. So the boring bar shank part 1 detachably mounted on one end to a main body 3 via fasteners 2 and 8. Here you see I mentioned all part name and different views. Okay. Other claims, how do I write other claims? Structure details, okay. Other claims should follow the first claim. What I wrote as a technical claim, other claims are follow the same technical claim as continues. Okay. And with the assembly details like fastening with the bolt and the threads. Based on adjustment, how much of precision and accuracy we can collect from the invented setup. So how can we utilize this developed setup for various applications? For example, the identified device as claimed in claim 1, wherein the machine tool is selected from the group consisting one or more of a lathe, a shaping tool and a drilling tool. So I can arrest this invention. I may invention this product for lathe, but I can arrest my product from claim 1 shaping. They can't utilize my tool with the drilling machine, and also they can't utilize my tool with the shaping, any other shaping tool. Likewise, I arrest my product with the claim 1. They can't utilize the same, they can't produce the same part with other machine. They apply the patent for this boring bar is for drilling machine, is for lathe machine. Likewise, they can't apply. I arrest the I protect my product from others' claims. So now, after writing the claim, forms to be submitted in patent office, I can give you my I can share you my video for understanding the patent office. From my video, which is my video, not other videos. Good day. Today our topic is patent application. Application can show you the form to be. Here, how do you search in IPR website? How do you find the form? Likewise, I explained here. Please see. Submitted in patent office. First, I can type the address as like ipindia.gov.in forms and fees. Here, the in Google search engine I type. After that, I get like forms and fees details. Here, the forms. There are a lot of forms available. You see here from form 0 to form 30 up to 30 is available. Here, what all the forms are important to submit the patent? Yes, first form fees. First fees explains about what are all the fee structures available on application for a patent under section 754 or 135 and rule 20 of 1 accompanied by provisional or complete specification means number of the relevant form, which is 1 for natural parent or startup or small entity. What about your category of submission? You may select. For this condition, you may utilize the amount of 1600 rupees. Okay, after that, there is second case is available 8000 rupees. Other than
Sir, it's
this
not audible,
small
sir.
entity or
Could you say?
startup, others I can consider alone or with the natural persons or startup or small entity means I can apply with the 8000 rupees. Likewise, lot of fee structures are available with the patent office website. You can go and refer. After that, the next form, the form 1 needed, form 2, form 3 and form 5 are essential for submitting the patent grant in a patent office. So that first form is described about application for grant of patent. So form 1 looking like form 1, the application for patent grant. Here you see you can write what is the applicant name and the filing date. According to your study, the fee structure, you may enter about amount of fee paid. After that, you may sign the applicant's reference. What is your name? You can represent your name and the type of application. What is the type you utilized for apply the patent and applicants? For example, your name and nationality, country of residence, address of the applicant. Likewise, you can fill. Okay. After that, you categorize your application small entity, startup, or otherwise other than these. Okay. And then inventors. What are all the inventors that associated to make the component? You may list their names because a number of persons may contribute to develop the invention means you may fill their name also in the area. After that, you may mention the title of the invention here. After that, who is the authorized registered patent agent. After that, you may prescribe address for service of applicant in India. Likewise, you may fill the form 1 in through form 1 in the patent office document. After that, after that, after that, you may move to next form. The next form, which is categorized by provisional and complete specification. In that, what are all the details you needed? The form 2 is always concentrated about the Patent Act 1970, the Patent Rules 2003, but it concentrated about provisional or complete specification. Here you represent your title of the invention and applicant's name. You may produce the component with n number of persons. You may develop the product with your student also, or otherwise your colleague also, so that you can mention all their names with the form here, applicants. After that,
preamble to the description, you may give the description about the provisional details of your invention and complete details. Already I told about how to write the abstract and how to write the claims. Likewise, you may fill the form. Okay, and then claims and the date and the sign. Abstract of the invention. Already I told about the abstract to write the invention. Likewise, you may follow. Here, the form 2 helps to write your abstract and the claims in forms. After that, you may fill the form 3. The form 3 is related with the statement and understanding under section 8. So, form 3 has the details as like statement and undertaking under section 8. Here also you may mention name of the applicant. Here you may declare your rules and regulation according to Indian government. You may apply the same patent grant in Australian government or United States government. Likewise you may differ, but you can declare your contribution and name, address of nationality of the joint applicants also with the form 3. After completing the form 3, you can move to form 5, not needed for request for extension of time with the first initial itself, so that you can move to form 5. Form 5 always deals with the declaration as to inventorship. Okay, the form 5, the declaration as to inventorship. Likewise, it has the format. In that format, the first row has the name of the applicant and the inventor details. Whatever those who are inventing the component, you may mention their name, and you can carefully read the statement what they provided, and you may sign in that document also. So, form 1, 2, 3, 5 are essential to submit the patent grant. After completing these, you should request the publication. So, after applying the patent, your details is published with the Indian Patent Office journal. So, you should give the request for publication with the form 9. Here also, you may give your name, address, and the nationality details of the applicant and the respective person's signature also. So these are all the important documents that are needed in the time of application of time of applying the patent document to the patent office. The patent documentation here only not here only completed. We can move to after completing the form 9, we can move to the form 18. In form 18, it describes about a request for examination. If you are submitting the patent to patent office, means they are not only granted, they are examining your invention details. They compare your invention with the other country person's invention and our country person invention also. If any similarity occurs, means they are asking you a question according to your claim writing. They are asking you your questions. You should answer with the lawyers. Okay. Here, these are all the rules followed by our Indian government. So you should follow the details with the request for examination, and also you submit the request for examination of applications for a patent to patent office. So this form 18 also important during the submission of patent to patent office. So now you are aware about what are all the documents that are required to submit the patent.
Yes. Yes. Now you may aware about what are the forms to be submitted in patent office. I explained with the pre-taking video. The video explains how you download the forms and how you fill the forms. What are all the expectations are available with the formats. You may fill the details on the form. After that, you may submit it into the patent office. This is the sample intimation of the grant and record of patent under section 43 of the Act in respect of patent application number, which is my first patent, which is the initiation step of me. Now I move to 25 patents, but it is the first patent of me. This is the procedure I followed to get the patent from our Indian Patent Office. They intimate after completing exam, after satisfying the examiners, I got the patent application from Indian Patent Office. These are all the samples patent grant. The blue color utility patent. This is the utility patent certificates. Nowadays, the utility patent certificate is converted into yellow color. In center, there is a design certificate, which looks like a green color, which is a design patent grant. On the right side, which is white color, which is the international patent. So these are all the patent grants certificates. After completing the procedures what I presented you, I follow the same and submit the same to the patent office, and I received the three different patent grants from the Indian Patent Office. These are all the procedures you should follow to receive the patent grant from Indian Patent Office, which is a complex process, but you should write exactly. It is not looking like a journal writing. You for have every words having every price for your revenues. You may sell your patent to other industries or other persons, and you may sell to them, and you may generate a revenue, and also you may generate your own startup based on your patent granted patent. You may act as a monopoly product developer, and you supply your product to the consumers. You may collect the feedback and develop your feedback, which is you may submit your patent and get the patent grant. After that, upgrading of patent is also possible with our Indian Patent Office. So every time we update our product with the recent trends available in our national or global conditions, so that you may update your product, you may apply the same to the patent office, you receive the updated certificate also, which is also helpful for updation of your product in patent office. So the patent is not only new invention, you develop the new product, and also year by year you may develop your product, year by year resubmit or regenerate your patent grant certificate from the patent office, your new innovator new idea such is also possible with our Indian Patent Office. So now you aware about how do I grant the patent. So now I may in the stage of finalizing our faculty development program. Now you may aware about what is design thinking iterative process, which is the user-centered approach. Now you may aware about what is design thinking process. How will I explore the design thinking process uh, in a product development? After developing the product, I may write the journal, or I may file the patent. So now you are aware about how do I write the journals according to my experiments, and how do I write the patent. I received the grant from Indian Patent Office. I believe I equipped it in both the cases to you, and Dr. Audappan sir present you the how do brand your own profile to the teaching community. Likewise, it helps you. So now you are aware about how the faculty members are functioning inside the academic campus, and the faculty members are become entrepreneur through the product development, product innovations through design by the design thinking processes. And after developing the product, they filing the patent grant. After that, the faculty members are becoming a entrepreneur. The AICT helps through Yukti component also. So the Yukti is available for faculty member transformation from teaching learning to entrepreneur. So utilize this presentation and incorporate this presentation ideas into your teaching learning process, and educate your students. You transfer your students to inventor or innovator. You may transform them to entrepreneur. You may develop the new country, new students, new developed inventor students to our country. So our responsibility is more than a normal teachers. We are the innovator, design thinking based teachers, so that we may develop our nation in a fruitful way. Thank you very much. Do you have any doubt? Please ask me, I will answer you. Participants, do you have any doubts? Kishore Babu sir, I will share the PPT. Any other participant have the doubt?